Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio. Revelio.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Pardon me? Might I ask...
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubatubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
How on earth did you discover that Bubatuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Bubatuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Bubatubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
I should investigate. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now, where are those booba-tubers? Revelio. Just my luck, a troll. Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Crucio! Fendo! Confringo! Glacius! Protego! Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Rebellion. Incendio! Incendio!
Reducto! Confringo!
Incendio! Incendio! Dagger! Incendio! Crucio! Not survive this fight! Incendio! Unclear! Defendo! Confringo! Revelio. Eight legs is simply too many. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Confringo! Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
One less spider in the world is always a good thing.
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
This looks intriguing. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Armadillo.
Milo's murder.
Revelio.
Ellie Pet certainly knows her beast. Stop me from blindly buying you. Prepare her to save me more broken. We've got our fair share of blackguards and rogues in the wizarding world.
All I know is magical beast fighter.
Revelio.
I'm to pick up some cabbage for supper. Hopefully I'll come upon some sweets for the children as well.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it would be I'm serious.
Revelio.
Wish you'd teach us how to do wondrous magic like you do.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Goblins have been running Gringotts.
Soft.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Depulso. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio.
Any family with more than one house elf should share, in my opinion.
Revelio.
Welcome. Do let me know. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Well for now. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Always got a sleeve.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
New instruments.
Revelio.
I remember you. Your generation. Very Salazar, isn't it? You are most
Hello, Hamura. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Why take such an interest? I've the fastest wand this side of Dormstrang.
My children and my husband, for that matter, know not to press me too much. A blasting curse in the house when necessary.
Hogsmeade always charming, of course. Well, in my view, there's nowhere more beautiful.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just...
If I had a knut for every
If it weren't for the
crackhorn I
cost of
chased
things
off...
these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere. My children and my husband, for that matter. when necessary.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Ah, there you are.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my Gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your Gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. Centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
There's no Dallas.
I heard something.
someone. Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa!
Cruci.
What is going? What I wouldn't give to be.
They come after me. Yes, but only muggles fall to such ailment.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Always one, isn't there? Except this time it's not just one, is it? It's the whole lot of us, all falling prey to some delusion what seems to have gripped one of us is gone. That's what happens here, isn't it? This ain't perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your ashes. Oh, what a
Stupid one.
What have you done? And it's just seduction.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. I bet it's Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in the back.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a book... Come on.
Did you hear those goblins? Randall and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
That's a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will
Revelio.
only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock Warren is dragon intact! Let's get this over.
I've never been one.
Would you not like to put you down? Not so tough now, are ya? Let me have some. Let me have some. Look alive!
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? My brains. Such arrogance. Temptation does not belong in battle.
I see you. Run, run, run.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio! This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
On another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Incendio. Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
When we're done, the fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless, we have good spoils for our efforts. And so should we hold out. What was that sound? No more.
Crucio.
Pay for your deed.
Stolen by
Benito.
others now. You're the one who... Incendio!
Is that the best you got? Egg in the clouds, this one, Predator. No. You'll pay for that. Oh, what's the night eye up your eyes?
Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Hope you're not doing it. You're luck.
Incendio. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio!
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levium. Protego. Revelio. Defender.
There's a...
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Levioso. Levioso. Revelio.
I should investigate.
Levioso.
Now, I'm only trying to help. Assignment's all finished.
Revelio. Levioso.
There. Not going to...
Revelio. Revelio.
Knowing neat, he's likely studied.
Levioso!
I'll look after you.
Revelio. Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio. Confringo.
You're the one who uses the dark arts.
Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Crucio. Confringo. Repulso. Defendo. Crucio. Confringo. Defendo. Repulso. Confringo. Revelio.
That wasn't too hard.
Revelio.
Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
Accio. Repulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The Hide-Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A Demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Oh crap.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
No, maybe. That sounds like a mushroom. What about Ashwinder?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the Rune's Paw. According
Well,
to
that sounds like more like
Parcel
a mushroom, so I
Mouse,
didn't
each
go
of
with
the
that.
Rune's Paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Ilvermorny? Not Greylock?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American
I
school
got like 3 wrong.
was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Euphoria, Theraserum. Well, that's a true spell, so it's really 50-50.
Elixir
But
to induce
Euphoria is
euphoria.
only like love.
Incorrect. The answer
Oh.
was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according
Okay.
to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
Sounds like somebody's
They're
dabbled with it.
difficult questions.
Give
Sure.
me the worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Sir Agravain.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching. Haversacking? I think blatching.
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking.
Dang it, that was my
Blatching
second
is
choice.
flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Webbed feet?
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad luck.
Oh, that
Native to
seemed...
the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Ah. Boobit... Mimble...
Mimblelus
Mimblelus
Mimbletonia.
Mimbletonia?
Correct. The Mimblelus Mimbletonia
What am I
plant
looking for?
secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Common right. Basil Flack. Basil Flack?
Basil Flack.
That's incorrect.
Yep.
The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
I think it was a smaller pot.
A smaller pot.
There was wand.
The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by
I'm close.
Beedle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Snallygaster? Islands?
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America.
That was my
Part
third
bird,
choice.
Part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle Knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Lancelot seemed like the game, but I almost want to go. I'll go Luckless.
Sir Luckless.
Correct!
Yeah.
The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Hippocampi.
The
Loch Ness
Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethereal
No, the first minister was Eunuch Gamp.
Yeah,
Gamp's
Gamp,
greatest
my third
legacy
choice.
was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm
Ouch.
sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Okay, now to go get that last one. Wherever it's at. Then I'll go to Beast Class. Then Transfiguration.
Clever! Peeves' game's the best one ever! Can't catch Peeves! Woohoo!
Good old Peeves. Oh. No wonder I didn't know where this was, because I don't think I've ever seen this elevator here. But clearly it was here the whole time.
So this is the underground harbour.
I spy an eye chest. That's not looking at me. Yoink.
Revelio.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
That will be afterwards. So first will be East Class. Oh, another. Okay, I can worry about that after Beast Class. Ugh. Niffler. Hey, Niffler almost looked like. Professor, I have a unicorn in the requirement.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Give me the
Good.
explosion, baby.
Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use
I mean,
caution
so
when
theoretically could
casting
hurt
it.
somebody. Appropriate spell for
Is this
students.
something you'd be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now,
Should I be learning
you
this? Is
must
that
be
dangerous?
precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off.
Dad,
Go
shit too.
ahead.
Need to hold my wand.
Nice,
Patch
steady
ammo.
wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and... The pumpkins.
Leviosa!
Dang it.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
My God, she's invincible.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class.
That's
I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling Occamy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the Occamy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an Occamy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Okay, that sounds
type of
familiar,
beast is
but
an
I
alchemy?
don't.
It is
Why?
a spectacular beast. A
Decent.
feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink
Okay,
to fit a
yeah.
particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Seems quite a challenge finding an Occamy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver Occamy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I
Honestly,
left
if you
the
kept it
eggs
alive,
alone.
you could
I
get
hid,
more profit out of it.
and
Maybe
moments
smaller
later,
at
the beast
once,
flew right over my head. Breathtaking.
but more
She
in the long
then
run.
seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Transfiguration. I don't believe it was Bombarda. What's the Bombarda upgrade? Just like a bigger explosion? That's not what I wanted. Bombarda! Yeah, it's like bigger boom. Are you my next victim?
Hello, Grace. What are you
Phrasing.
doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Only if you want to lose.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of.
I was going to up and rise up and down, or
That's the way to do it.
boom.
What a remarkable shot! That's the way to do it.
That's the way. We like it.
That wasn't what I wanted to see.
I'm sure it wasn't.
That's the way to do it.
So honestly, I don't even like. I just need to not lose points. Go for that full max score, baby.
That wasn't what I wanted to see. Well,
Boom.
it appears I've been bested.
That ain't breaking a sweat.
Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
It was easy.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Technically, when there were 2 students that beaten you, because I just did. Wait, what did that say to do? Oh, I need to complete her assignment, then that'll allow me to move on. After I do this, then I'll do those side mission talks.
Relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with
Hello,
all
Gareth.
her test answers into
So,
an owl.
has your
to
aunt
stop
been taking it a bit
students
easier
from
on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention.
Oh,
I was only
boo-hoo.
testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
Well, that's what you get? Fire gear?
If
That
you're
seems
setting
to happen
things on
more
fire,
often
then
than not.
perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, That gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
If you're on fires, maybe rethink your choices? That's what she said. I need to chain my scarf. I forgot entirely all about that. Owl.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Transformation. Beep. Butterfly. I remember a moth? Oh, I'm probably a moth. Marvel into moth, I'm guessing.
Beautifully done.
Just never use a Reparo, honestly. I don't even know what Hello, Professor.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
What can I say? The power that flows through my veins is ancient and uncontrollable.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide.
I tried.
Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
You can't prove anything.
Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Yeah, technically. Afterwards,
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final
are they actually going to have
assessment at that time
OWLs?
to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until
I think
then,
they said they were.
well done. You are dismissed.
It'll be intriguing to see how that plays out. Bye-bye.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet, but I have another idea.
God damn.
I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
That one guy does. I forget. I forget. I never knew his name to begin with. The astronomy dude. He does. He even talked about how he was fluent in the gobbledygook. Actually, yes. First things first, let's go to the room. Coming up here. Oh, now I can unleash the birds so I can get their feathers so I can do more upgrades. Yay!
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Okay. What creatures do I have? I already have 4 here, so I can't do any more here. Alright, I need one more bird. There you are. Yes, I think I'll put the measles in the swamp. Well, yeah, these will go to the swamp area. I'll put the dodos over here. Now I almost had them to well, I'll throw something over here. Measle whiskers. It was nice having this upwards path. So I can just step out, come across, and look at special offspring. Where's the baby? There's the baby! Look at the baby! So tiny. You pet. Oh, good girl. Didn't I already brush you? Whatever. Need food. There you go.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Did I get the unicorn horn? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Unicorn. I know I have unused talent points, but I'm... But Belfast was born. And I have a unicorn.
To know that a little
But you
Thestral
ratted
was
on me
How
on.
wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff.
Oh,
Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
I mean, he had it coming. he had it coming.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
No offense,
Deke
dude.
never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Well, I'm pretty sure, since phoenix feathers are also an upgrade material, I'm sure I'll get my own phoenix here. How was I not wearing these? Oh, I needed to level up, and then I guess I just forgot. Excellent. I just need to... Oh, that one. This one. Dark Art Scarf. Dark Art Skull Mask. Now let's go over here. And upgrade. Oh, it's fully upgraded. Upgrade. I need Carbon Horn. Upgrade? It's fully upgraded. No. Upgrade? Grab a horn. Damn it. Oh, wait. But I also needed that stuff for... I like that one. Keep that one. Actually, I can get the second form of that. So that's an even better version. Don't I have the... No, Expelling Armor. That would have been good, but now that I'm actually using more Defendo, I'll leave those as Defendo. But that one... So, well... I'll go for this one for now. Special by the Overlook, speak Blamit, special. Oh, Imperial, yeah, baby. I was like, I probably get Imperial next, but that's not. And like, oh look, there's the reward, Imperio. Let's do this. I'll just fly. I'll warp here. And fly over.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Time
Try
for a
girl.
jaunt, I'd say.
Although now I'm curious, how much gear do I got? Dang it. I should probably sell my stuff. Okay, Comfy. Need to talk to him to sell my shit. And then we're back out.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
Oh, I search it for sale. I'm
What
looking
are
to
we in the
sell.
market for today? A pleasure doing business with you.
So yeah, that's good to see. That if you do upgrade stuff, it does increase its value, so you can get more from it. So honestly, I'm right now at the point where there's not much for me to buy, and honestly, all the gear I get is crap. But,
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
yeah. Well, it'd be a bad idea to just really
How about some
maximize
sightseeing?
my material production, and then literally just go through and bump everything to level 3, and then sell it all. Come on, girl, we're gonna hit these buttons. Balloons. Pop.
But if you don't fill up so much,
Pop.
you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big miss.
You made it.
What was that?
I missed. I missed.
Someone not quiet enough.
Oh, where the... There it is. I was like, where'd that 5th one go?
They come after me.
Why, it's a grapple, you are.
What is over here, I wonder? Nifflers? Thestrals? Not showing up. What is here? Mooncalves. Oh, okay. Well, I don't like to see this. Okay, this memorial serves as a reminder of the power of magical beasts. Years ago, which was killed here by a Graphorn as she awaited her true love. That love now turns us about to remember her and see the bouquet of Lovage, fair flame. Man, that's why I didn't want to see that one. I'm sure there's more to it than that, though. There's like...
Ah,
There's
there you are.
The Graphorn would have killed her for no reason.
Away!
There we go. Okay, now back to getting my spell. That is what I'm waiting for.
Faster!
God damn it. I see another balloon trial thing. Okay. Now back to getting over here to see him.
No need to race now, my friend.
Alright, thank you for the lift. You can go back and get some sleep.
You're here. Good.
One second, I gotta get this flip out of our location. There we go. What are you?
That relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Guessing it's supposed to be riddled with inferi. What?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominis has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominis would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
I didn't tell him, but he did ask. Okay, an assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating, however I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In the area behind the great room, which had suffered decay amid the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to stay there further, if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here
And that's
for a
free.
reason.
The
I'd say
spiders
opening
are
doors
arachnids, not
justified.
insects. Not now.
Incendio!
Hooks.
Guardian Leviosa! Leviosa!
We're back. There's a chest over here with my name on it.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Insects free. Spiders aren't insects. Don't start. I'm just trying to spread the knowledge.
Incendio! Leviosa!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio!
Yeah, that's a fair statement.
Revelio!
Don't know which one's the right way, but I feel like this is not it.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Spiders galore, huh?
Incendio!
Yeah!
Incendio! Accio!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems.
Revelio!
Often cave-ins.
Incendio! And then
Yeah?
Or abandoned. Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Spider fangs for me. These are great for potion ingredients. Even though I pretty much only ever make when we weld and it's not using that, so I don't really care that much.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to
Revelio! Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Leviosa! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
Let's go.
We've made it this far,
explore
but
the
clearly we
area.
have more to do. I need to find a safe way across. Wingardium Leviosa. Endo. Confringo. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Lumos.
Oh, that way. Actually. Come on, back up.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
Still weird.
Revelio.
Huge decorated table. Cool. Anything else? Value. Yes. Now this probably opens up the gate. Yep. Are still here? Oh.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Leviosa.
There we go.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio.
I wish mentioned the relic of my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I planned to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. This spell is had to serve well against it.
Bombarda. Revelio. We're in a tomb. South territory. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Oops. I forget when I pull it down.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course.
I mean,
I'll start to search for those barricades.
I've already put it together, sure.
Something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse.
Yes, I did.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably will.
Unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Do it. For to learn, yes, I'd like to learn. How did you know the Imperius Curse?
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Oh, really?
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Imperio.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Crucial.
Give it to Spider. Good. Now. Burn. 2 of the 3. I am going down the dark path with no regrets. The only regret taking this long to actually learn them.
Incendio.
Let's go over here first.
Such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
When they're big enough to ride on, yeah, they're gonna make a big mess.
Good break.
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Anything else in here? That's a different room entirely. Okay, cool. Before I grab that, let us check, make sure I'm not over. Cool, yeah, 12.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Another barricade, considering how well you defend us.
How gracious of you.
I try.
That worked. Keep going.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Okay, so. Oh, well, let's open this up. Okay, so I need circles and Tetris block. Circles and... Air... Trinity. Nothing. And I already opened this, right? Yes.
Revelio. Accio.
Hang on.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
You have the shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Ooh.
Revelio.
Anything of value?
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
My god. I thought we were in London, Scottish Highlands, and not Skyrim.
Imperial. Crucible. Confringo.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio.
More galleons. We love more galleons.
Dead end. All that for nothing.
Hold on.
We'll
Don't
go
give
there.
up yet.
You spent all this time, we'll do all this much, and you give up now?
Revelio.
That's just sad, man. The relic contained the abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only Wizardkind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to release its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. Oh.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea.
Okay,
but we're here for the relic.
Good in fairy. Yeah.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Okay. I mean, I'm all for helping you and your sister.
Especially from my uncle.
But I feel like leaving the relic there would have been the better choice.
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I'm willing to go down with the unforgivable curses, but without only because I know how those progress.
I'm suggesting we negotiate.
Without knowing
We
how
allow
this relic
Sebastian to leave with the relic
functions.
under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret.
Oh, wrong way. Wait, what do you do? Which way is it? I don't remember.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
I don't know how to get back there.
Revelio.
It doesn't even give me the highlights saying I can focus on this stuff.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
I think he does understand. But he also knows the other side of it too, from firsthand with himself and his family, of the potential of the path that can happen if you go down the dark arts.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Why is there like fires going off in the village now?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous, but it only upset her.
Are we not worried about?
No, this isn't good.
Yeah, like, are we
What
just
is it?
not gonna talk about the
Smoke. Over there,
giant
by the hamlet.
smoke? Like, this wasn't new smoke. Like, that stuff was billowing hard.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I've been fighting since before you were. Imperial, at your service. Pity, not like Crucible.
I'm handling it.
Oh.
We have to fight. Crucible.
You are postponing the inevitable. Sebastian, you fool! Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
Protect I'm handling it!
That was a dream, dude. Like maybe tell it to walk away from your sister before having it gut itself.
What have you done? Saved my sister with an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know.
So you would have rather your
are as
niece
guilty
die?
as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
I mean, he's a black. They're pretty
Why,
pure-blooded Salazar followers, so honestly, he probably he'd take action, but as a whole, he wouldn't care. I'm sure.
Revelio.
Yeah, I would like. So you would have rather have had let your niece die? I would question your parenting at that point.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Need I remind you that you are studying at Hogwarts and not the Three Broomsticks? You'll never become an Auror at this rate. So get your head out of your butterbeer and into a blasted wizarding book, for Merlin's sake.
That enchanted cough. What's a siren back last night? Period. How did he get it? I mean, that was very wrong of you boys. Very wrong.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. to reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and when I was a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Sounds good. Well, that seems like a good spot to stop. Three more hotspots. More of those. 5 more Merlin trials. Ugh. I need 6 more from Hogsmeade. And 12 more from the Highlands. Three unique things. Cool. I don't know, I should rescue a bunch more beasts. That's cool. Not even a hint. beasts. And probably the grapple horn and the phoenix. Alright.